Here we go, guys. This is the I Am Rapaport podcast. We have a big fucking interview. Amber Rose is coming to the Gloom Tomb in L.A. My man G. Monetti couldn't make it out here. No. I got my man Dean Collins in the building.
We got the next best thing.
The next best thing, we got the young nephew who played my son on a show, who is supposed to be my assistant, but is not, and may or may not be a friend of mine in the building. Yeah, Dean Collins, and we're fucking pumped up for Amber Rose. She's not late. She just told me she's running up. She'll be here in 5 minutes. I mean, are you pumped for this?
I feel so good. We got A Rose in the house, almost here.
Yeah. Do I seem like I'm focused?
I've never seen you more excited to have a guest on the podcast, to be honest. I don't want to shut anyone else down that you've had on here.
No disrespect to anyone else.
But like, we got, Snapples on lock. We got Febreze. The whole place looks different.
The fucking place smells great.
It's insane.
Yeah, the place smells fucking great. The Gloom Tomb has been cleaned up. Yeah. It smells great. And I don't know. I mean, wait, is that? Yo, that's her.
Seriously?
Yo. Okay, all right. Yo.
Oh shit.
We're about to fucking do it. We'll be right back. Greats Sneakers. Greats is the first men's sneaker brand from Brooklyn. Born in Brooklyn. At Greats.com. They never sacrifice quality. Use premium materials. Style, quality, value is what they offer. Greats.com. Go to www.greats.com. You go to Greats.com, you get 20% off if you put in the promo code RAP. R-A-P. That's RAP. I am known for my discomfort in my feet. I am known for my tender feet. I wear my Greats. I feel good and I look good. But more importantly, I feel good. Greats.com. Go to Greats.com. Put in the promo code RAP. You get 20% off your purchase. It's the I Am Rapaport podcast. Okay, that was a false alarm. That wasn't her.
That was the mailman.
Motherfucker. The fucking mailman. Okay, so we're in the...
Wait.
Is that her? Nope, that's a FedEx truck. Okay. Motherfucker. All right, so we're just waiting by here. Everybody's excited that Amber Rose is coming. My dog Wheezy is freaking out. I just hope that he doesn't attack her, because my dog Wheezy has been known to attack the wrong people. It's been well documented that when my house got burglarized, Wheezy did nothing, but then when the police came, Wheezy attacked the police. So anything could happen with Wheezy and Amber Rose. I don't know what kind of scent she has. What kind of scent? What do you think she smells like?
It's probably fucking like roses and heaven. I don't even know.
Is that her?
Man. Where?
Fuck, that's not her. All right. So we're just waiting by at the Gloom Tomb. It's the I Am Rapaport podcast.
Please stand by.
Just stand by. It's the I Am Rapaport stereo podcast. Live.
You down with Rapaport? Yes, I am. 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 You better tune in, IamRapaport.com. Cause every single podcast, he drops bombs. I seen him on set, a seasoned vet with true talent. Catch him on his way to CrossFit, rocking the New Balance. He asked me to do the track cause he know I rhyme elite. But I'm just waiting for the Robert De Niro line of the week. Breakfast of Champions, hosted bagel, cream cheese and lox. This is I Am Rapaport, the show never stops. We might catch him out in public, stretching his knees. But if you don't listen to the show, yo, wig up please. Wig up please. This is the I Am Rapaport podcast.
This is the I Am Rapaport podcast, and I am in here with my friend, sort of my friend.
Yeah,
kind of my friend. Like, I feel like I know you, but I don't know you because I met you a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Have you ever done a podcast before?
I don't think so.
Good
I don't
shit.
think so.
This is the first time Amber Rose has been on a fucking podcast.
For sure.
This is big shit then for the I Am Rapaport podcast. This is a big fucking deal.
Yes, I'm like breaking my podcast virginity right now.
I didn't even say that. See, you said it. Amber
true.
Rose is breaking her podcast virginity right fucking now. All right, well, I'm glad you're here. So I'm gonna just jump. I gotta jump into all sorts of things. But my first question is, because it was most recently, is the fucking VMAs. Mm-hmm. The whole night. Let me just start. Obviously, your outfit's been talked about. The twerking in the Uber has been talked about. The show itself, I have opinions on. I'd love to hear your opinions, because I thought it was a fucking shit show.
I didn't watch it.
Where were you?
I left after like the first commercial break.
Oh, so you just came in there, did your thing.
Yeah, and then we left, and then we went to go eat.
Was that your plan to begin with? Like, were you like, fuck it, or like, were you bored, or?
That's usually what I do, because I'm not really into award shows. Like, sometimes it gets like really bougie, and the people get really weird. So like, I just kind of like made my statement, went in, and then left.
And where'd you go eat?
We went to go eat at
Was it like a regular spot or a burger
What's that Brazilian
joint?
place on Sunset? What's that called?
Oh, Lala's?
No.
Fuck it, doesn't matter.
Yeah, whatever.
But so, okay, so now let me ask you a question. You wore the outfit. Now, before I talk about you wearing the outfit, I wanted to know, do you think you can hook me up with one of those outfits?
Yes.
And like, I was thinking like, I'd get like, you know, also like, because I feel like, you know, like, is it slim fit? Like, can you hook me up so like I look good in it? Maybe we get a little padding in the shoulders. Like,
we can get you whatever you want. The girls that made it are from Philly. They're super cool. Like, I can get you a t-shirt made. And
No, fuck the t-shirt. I want like a full fucking cat suit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want.
Done.
You got that?
Yeah.
All right. So that obviously got a lot of attention. And talk to me about the outfit. Talk to me about the stuff that was on it. Like, talk to me about your, the feminism, because this is what my concern is with it, and I want to hear your thoughts on it.
Okay.
With, I know I want to get into the slut walk and what I got from the outfits that you, Black China, and then Benji, and then I don't know who the other dude.
Joseph, they're my two assistants.
Okay, so it was sort of like using slurs against them. But for me, I'm concerned like with the slut walk and like sort of owning that title. The same thing will happen with what sort of happened with the N-word and sort of embracing that. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, like talk to me about like what you were thinking about with the whole thing and all the like what was written on there? Hoe,
slut, bitch, gold digger, stripper. I guess the main reason, like, I'm not just your average feminist. Like, I'm like a radical, feminist activist. So like the things that I do, like I like to shake shit up.
Right.
To really like bring awareness to things, right? So for example, like having all those things written on my body is what people call me every single day.
Right.
Regardless if I'm out with my son or I'm in a picture with my mother.
Right.
Or or I have a new boyfriend.
Right.
So those are words that I can't escape.
Right.
Ever. So instead of like sitting at home and crying over it, which I've done
right.
before, I just got to a point where it just actually made me stronger. And I'm not, like, when I like write the hashtag hoes be winning, I'm not literally saying like promoting promiscuity and saying go out and be a hoe and have unprotected sex or just sex with multiple men.
Right.
I'm basically just saying like it's your body, you can do what you want, and people are gonna judge you regardless. So let's use these words as a positive thing at my slut walk. And just in life in general, instead of sitting at home and crying about it.
But have you gotten any blowback for even calling it a slut walk? Because I think a woman like you is not a conventional feminist. And I'm so fucking up to my fucking ears with the fucking, the feminist, the fucking pro this, pro that, anti this, anti that. But do you think have you gotten blowback from even calling it a slut walk? But do you know what I'm saying? Like how the N-word has been embraced and now it's gone crazy.
Right.
So do you think that, are you aware of that?
The thing of it is that I didn't create the slut walk. The slut walk was created because a woman was sexually assaulted on a college campus in Toronto. And the police officer came and spoke to the school and said, you know what? Maybe if you girls didn't dress like sluts, men wouldn't touch you inappropriately. So these two women started a slut walk in 2011.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically they're like, look, I can wear bras and panties out to the club if I want to, and it doesn't give the rights for a man to touch me.
No, I get it.
So they inspired me for me to do my own slut walk.
I got you. So
Right.
you didn't, okay, but
I didn't create it. I'm just doing my own.
Has there been blowback though from calling it, from using
Yes.
that? In terms of like, and how do you, like, because it's in October, right?
October 3rd.
And I'm
downtown
down to
LA.
come to the slut walk.
I would love for you to come.
And when I come to the slut walk, hopefully you'll have my fucking outfit ready for me.
I promise you I will.
All right, so then maybe somebody will try to touch me. But
I need your measurements when we're done.
Don't worry, I got you.
Okay.
I got you. And like, I'm not doing like suit measurements. I'm talking like fucking like, I want to be like.
Catsuit.
Catsuit shit.
Yeah. I would love for you to come and do that. That would make a really big statement.
I'm there.
Okay.
Deal. All right, so that's the slut walk. That's going to happen. All right, so back to the VMAs.
Yeah.
You didn't stay for the show. Now, the other video from that night, because we don't need to talk about your list of your greatest hit videos, but you're twerking that was actually an Uber?
It was actually an Uber.
Now, did you tell the Uber driver what you're going to do? Because,
No.
you could cause a fucking accident. And was the Uber driver like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Because the Uber driver didn't seem to care.
He was cool.
But cool, like, there's one thing to be cool, and then, like, I would have had to, like, a normal Uber driver, like, number one, that's like, the police could stop you and be like, yo, you're gonna fucking cause a major accident. Like, and did you say, yo, Uber driver, we're about to shake these asses?
No.
You didn't?
And he was foreign. Like, he didn't really get it, I don't think.
Listen, when you guys do that,
But
that translates all languages.
He was looking forward. He was driving. So, like, that was behind. He didn't see really what was going on.
So you mean to tell me my man who was driving the Uber, and we should get him on the fucking podcast. My man that was driving the Uber had really no reaction to that video of you and Black China twerking in the motherfucking Uber.
No, because he didn't see our asses.
Shit. All right.
That's he didn't see it.
Okay.
It was just like he was driving. So.
Okay. And when you go to these events, because when I was like in my my youth, I would go to the events and I would like, but the events now, like, it's some other shit because Instagram, Twitter, the instant sort of feedback of like the play-by-play is happening.
Right.
So when you go there, is it like, are there people you like, people you don't like? Like, what's the like? I would love to follow you around and just kind of like see, like, who's got beef with you, the dudes who are trying to get at you, because I want to get to that like whole like because Amber, you're like a fucking like you're like a sex symbol, but like a modern day sex symbol within the Instagram, Twitter universe. So it's like it's not like in the 70s with Farrah Fawcett, like you had like a poster of Farrah Fawcett. It's like we get posters every fucking. It's a new thing. Do you know what I'm saying? And you kind of created your own lane, and it's like, and I know you get this thing like, well, why is she so famous? Why does she have so many followers? Like, but it's like you.
Well, you know what I say to people that say that, like, it's not my fault. Like, blame the consumer. You know what I'm saying? Blame the people that follow me. Blame the people that buy into like what I'm doing, because at the end of the day, it's like I didn't ask for this life. I didn't ask to be famous. I just so happened to become famous for my look alone. Right. I didn't even talk for 2 years.
Right.
So I developed a fan base just off my look. When I'm just like, when the paparazzis follow me around, and I'm just like, I'm just Amber from Philly. Like, why are you following me? I'm not famous. Like, what are you doing? And it just got to a point where I just developed a fan base, and now I'm like, fuck it, I'm here.
Yo,
like, I'm
you
not,
gotta do it.
Like,
you don't have to explain shit. Listen,
no, but I'm just
you're
saying,
a businesswoman.
Like, people don't understand that.
Right,
like,
and they criticize and all that.
It's like, why are you famous? I don't fucking know. Like,
but don't hate the player.
Right.
Hate the motherfucking game.
That's it.
All right. So I want to talk about Amber from Philly. All right. Because, and you tell me if I'm wrong about this.
Okay.
Because this I'm fascinated by, because to me, like, your story is like a only in America type of story. Like, I mean, I don't want to say rags to riches, but like, you started dancing when you were 15. How does that happen? Like, the critic will be like, oh, she was doing this, she's a fucking this. And I'm like, yo, that obviously wasn't like the plan. Like a 15-year-old girl, I have a 15-year-old son.
Well, yeah, I always wanted to be a marine biologist, but life didn't take me that way. You know what I'm saying? And, my mom suffers from like severe depression and anxiety. So like around that time, we became homeless. And I went to a girl in the neighborhood named Nish, and she was a dancer, and I was just like, I didn't really know that she was a dancer. I just knew that she was popping. I knew that she like had shit. She had like Coach bags at the time. It was like really popping in the car and stuff. I'm like, what do you do? Like, can you just teach me, like show me how to like make money? And she did. And she took me to a club that like was like a shitty club in like West Philly, like the worst fucking club you could ever go to at 15 years old, to like really let me in to do that. And I seen it and I was like, you know what, this is not for me.
Were you like,
I can't
do
shit?
It?
Yeah, I had just like lost my virginity, like maybe like not that long before that. But like I didn't fully understand that life and like, why do guys want lap dances, or like, why do I have to show my boobs? This is fucking weird. Like, I just didn't get it. I was so young.
15 years old.
Yeah, I didn't understand. And then I stopped dancing, and then I started again when I was 18. And I worked at like a really like nice gentleman's club where like the guys couldn't touch you.
Right.
And stuff like that. I felt way more comfortable. Then I got caught up in the money. But I loved it. Like, I had fun.
You loved what, the money?
No, I mean, I've never done drugs.
Right.
I've never prostituted myself.
Right.
I would go to work. It was like a party every night. I was cool with all the girls.
Right.
I made a shitload of money every
Right.
night. And it was just like fun. I was young and beautiful and making money and had a bunch of friends. So, like, that part of my life, I don't regret. Like, it was, like, the best time of my life.
When you say you were making a lot of money, so you're 18 years old. Like, so, like, what would be, like, a good night at that time? Like, so what year is this? How old are you? How old are you now?
I'll be 32.
Is that cool to ask you that?
Yeah, it's fine.
When's your birthday?
October 21st.
So you're a what?
Libra.
You're not a Scorpio?
No.
I thought you were a fucking Scorpio. Mm-mm. Okay, I don't know. I'm just...
I'm kind of on the cusp of Scorpio.
Yeah, I knew you had some sort of Scorpio in you. All right, so at that point, at 18, I've had some fucking tumultuous shit with Scorpios, Amber, all right? But that's my own problem. So when you're 18, you're saying you're making a lot of money. Like, what's average on the night?
Average... I guess average would be like 700.
On the night?
Yeah, like an average night would be a weekend, like I could make up to like 3,000.
Damn.
Yeah.
But as a young girl, like you're a young girl, and obviously you developed thick skin, you're from Philly, there's a toughness, but like you're still like inside, like I always, like this is what I think of you. I think you're sweet, and I think you're very shy. I think that's why you're always wearing sunglasses. And
sure.
And so like, how are you dealing you're in there with the fucking wolves of the wolves in the strip club. You're 18. You probably look like 18-year-old Amber Roses. So everything is just,
Perfect.
And you're in there with the fucking wolves. Like men in strip clubs, especially in like, in the hood.
Yeah, but you have to understand that I was never willing to sell myself short.
But I'm just saying, just the vibe of it.
But I've always had, like, for example, there's times where I would go up to a guy and I would say, hey, do you want to lap dance? And I'm young and I'm trying to get like $20 a pop, right? Do you want to lap dance? No, you're not my type. Bye. Right? And I would be like,
but they don't say it that nice, right?
They would be like, you're not my fucking type. Get out of my face, right? And then I would say, wow, that really hurt my feelings because I was checking you out like from the stage and I just thought you were a nice guy.
That's fucking game 101.
And I always got him every time.
That's fucking game right there.
Yeah.
See, that's fucking game right there. But all right, so can I say where we met?
Sure.
All right, so me and Amber met in Sue's. Can we say Sue's?
Sue's Rendezvous. All
right, is that allowed? We allowed to say that?
Yeah.
All right, so that's a spot in the Bronx.
Yeah, Mount Vernon.
In Mount Vernon. And it was actually the only time I've been there. And I remember seeing you and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Because it was like, yo, this white girl, right? That's another thing I want to ask is like, what the fuck are you? But I like this pretty with the shaved head, and I was talking to you and I was just like, this girl, you just like, you just don't seem like you should be. You look like you could be here, but when I'm talking to you, like you didn't have that hustle, you didn't have that hardness in your face, you didn't have that like fucking, let me get some money. Like we chatted, I think I had a motherfucking a ginger ale because I'm not a drinker and whatever. And but I was like, yo, what the fuck?
But I didn't drink when I worked. I never drank.
To stay focused.
I never drink when I work.
But you're in this club, the goons are in there, the drug dealers are in there, fucking scumbags of the earth are in there. I'm in there. I don't know where I fit in there. But like, I mean, how are you dealing with like that kind of like tenacity? Like you're in there with like, and you're like an anomaly in there. Like you were like one of the bad chicks in the club. Like I'm just saying in terms of like, how do you deal with that sort of
I never had a bad experience. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, every time I went and talked to a guy, you got to understand, like the longer you're at a club, right? And this is why a lot of dancers get a bad rap, because a lot of girls have sex with the customers.
Right.
Right?
That's real shit, right?
So, no, I mean, it happens. Not like in the club, but like they leave the club, they do whatever they do. You know what I'm saying? But for me, anytime like the rappers came in, the big time drug dealers came in.
Did you know who was
the
who?
guys with money, like the businessmen with money came in. You know, I was like, I'm here for a job, and then I'm going home and I'm paying my bills. That's it. So I earned that respect over the years.
Right.
Where motherfuckers was like, yo, Amber ain't about that shit, but she's bad as fuck, and we're gonna give her a lot of money.
Right. And they just, because and at that club, most of the people are regulars?
There was regulars, but then you would have like a lot of like rappers that would come in.
We don't need to name names. We just,
I'm not gonna name names.
Yo, Susan.
But they were all like, that's why like I walk around and in the hip hop and they think like I'm having sex with all these guys, but they really respect me because they used to come in the club and give me a shitload of money, and we never did anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I got you. I remember like, you know, we like, I was just like, and this is a nice girl. But I was like, you have charisma. And then next thing you know, I'm like, yo, that's that fucking girl from the club. I seen you like in a video or some shit. And my man was like, I think that's that girl from the club. And I was like, yo, there's only one girl that looks like that with the shaved head and ass that looks like that. And then like the rest is fucking history. The rest is fucking internet.
7 years ago, Mike.
I think it was more than that. Was it 2007?
It was 7 years ago.
Was it? Are you good with time? Because I'm not good with time.
I just know how long I've been famous.
Right. That was 7 years ago. Shit, that could have been me, Amber. That could have been you and me. That could have been you and me in the fucking Honda Accord. I mean, it could have been. This is the Iron Rapaport podcast. All right, the Iron Rapaport podcast is sponsored by Casper Mattresses. Casper Mattresses. Both me and G Monetti have been sleeping on Casper mattresses for months. Casper is an award-winning sleep startup that launched with outrageously comfortable mattresses sold directly to the consumers. All right, the Casper mattress is singular design, universally comfortable, available in all standard sizes, and backed by a 10-year warranty. Casper mattresses sleeps cool, provides healthy balance, and promotes ideal anatomic support. Free 2 to 5 days shipping anywhere in the United States and in Canada. In New York City, you could get your fucking mattress the same day. The mattress will show up in a box. You're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? And then it unfolds and it decompresses. It's a fucking great mattress. $50 off the promo code when you punch in Rapaport, R-A-P-A-P-O-R-T. $50 off your first mattress. Try it. They will come and get the mattress after 100 days of use. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sleep on the fucking thing. Fart in it. Shit on the bed. Do whatever. Piss the bed. Do whatever you do. Do whatever you do. Freak off, jerk off. I don't want to tell anybody's business. Do whatever you do. And if you don't like it, Casper will take the mattress back. Okay, go to Casper Mattresses, Casper.com. Check it out. So tell me what you're up to now. You got a book coming out.
Yes.
Is your book a tell-all? Is it a how-to book? The name of the book is what?
How to Be a Bad Bitch.
Okay, now I like that title.
Thank you.
If there's anyone who's more, who should be writing a book called How to Be a Bad Bitch, I think it would be you.
Thank you.
So tell me about the book. Did you actually write it? Was it a challenge? What's the book about, and why did you write it?
I actually did write the book. It took me a year to write the book. And, well, basically, it's a lot of mistakes that I've made.
Right.
That, I'm giving all these women, like, these gems so they don't have to make the same mistakes.
For instance, can you give me like one mistake? Like what's one mistake that you mentioned? What's one gem?
I guess we'll talk about the sex chapter.
Okay.
Right?
There's a sex chapter?
Yeah, there's a whole sex chapter.
Jesus Christ.
So the thing.
Are you gonna do books on tape?
Yes, I actually have to go do audio. Yeah.
Oh fuck! All right, go ahead.
So basically, as women, we're all sexual beings, right? But sometimes when we meet a guy that we really, really like, we try to act like we don't want to do certain things when we really want to.
Okay.
Right? Because we don't want the guy to think that we're a whore or anything like that.
Or a jump off.
Or jump off. Even if you make them wait, right?
Right.
The reason why I wrote this part is because of my security. One of my security guards.
How many goons do you go out with? Like,
I got some goons.
You do?
Yeah.
Like, so what's like, when do you really goon up? Is it 4 goons, 2 goons, 3 goons? Like, you have an offensive line? Like, what kind of like goon
I have
squad?
about 5.
So if you go to something really, really crazy, it'll be 5 goons.
Yeah.
That's an offensive line. I have no. That's the kind of shit I like. I need it. Like that's fucking dope. Okay, so when I go to the slut walk in my outfit, can I at least borrow a goon just for a few, just till I get comfortable?
Yes.
Because I feel like me in that outfit.
I got you.
You got me. Because I think it's gonna cause. It might cause more of a fucking uproar than what you're doing at the slut walk.
It's gonna be major.
All right. So go ahead. So go finish up this chapter.
So quickly. So my security came to me and I was like, yo, what happened to, we'll say her name's Emily.
Emily.
What happened to Emily? You guys aren't dating anymore? And he's like, no, you know what? We finally like had sex and she sucked my dick like really good.
And what's the problem
and
with
I
Emily?
was like, well, what do you mean? He was like, no, it was kind of like too good. Like I felt like...
He judged her.
Yeah, he said I felt like...
Because her suck game was insane.
Her suck game was insane.
Her fuck style was buck wild.
Exactly.
That's one of the themes of this show. That's one of the themes. That's one of the segments of the I Am Rapaport podcast.
But wait, how fucked up is that?
To judge
that she really wanted to do something to make him happy, and she did it, and then she got judged for it.
I don't agree with your security guy, and I think
there's a lot of men that are like that though. So us as women, we kind of like fall back a little bit. You know, if you want to finger up your ass, you're not really going to tell them. Or if you're into anal or if you're into fucking whatever you're into, you know, you're most likely not going to say anything. But I feel like you should just be proud of like what you like and what you're into.
And that comes with maturity though. Because
does.
women find out what they like, they become more comfortable.
Well,
Listen,
as you get older,
you said a finger up your ass, and I'm not gonna go publicly and say whether I like that or not. But I'm saying that you have to get to a certain point where you're comfortable. I'm not saying I'm the type of person.
I'm not saying that was me either.
And I'm not saying it was me. I'm not saying it was me. But I'm saying some people may not feel comfortable saying, "Hey, Emily, would you mind giving me the old, you know what I'm saying?" But when you get a little older, you're like, "Yo, Emily, listen, I'm into like," but that's not necessarily me. Again, I'm just saying that. But I understand what you're saying. So what is your counter move for the women in the chapter when they talk about this sort of thing?
I basically say like, listen, you know, even if you really like a guy, try not to be so intimidated where you give off that you're an entirely different person than you're not, right? Because I've done that.
Right.
I've done that in past relationships when I was younger. And then the real me would come out and they wouldn't even fucking know who they're talking to.
Right.
So just little stuff like that. I talk about finances. I made $1 million in 2011.
Did you really?
I spent all of it. Like,
on that fucking pink Ferrari? Like, what the fuck did you spend all your, like...
I spent it on, I don't know what the fuck. I spent it on, I don't know.
That was before you had a son, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Changes the whole thing.
Yeah.
Tell me one of the things you spent it on that you regret now.
I mean, just like flights, clothes, hotels, weeks in Miami at the Fontainebleau. Just like super popping with money and like buying frivolous things.
Right.
I bought, 2 dogs that I don't even have time for, which I feel bad. And like, just shit like that. And then like my money was just going.
What did you buy, like a fucking small like pocket dog, Amber?
Pugs.
Like they fit in a purse?
No, they're like fat, chunky pugs.
Where are these fucking dogs now?
They're home. I still have them.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that like my mom kind of watches them now because now I have a son and stuff like that. But yeah, just shit like that. And I basically just tell like the average girl, like, if you want to go out, be like, listen, I don't have the money tonight. Maybe your girlfriends will like hook you up or go out, get the guys to buy you drinks, stuff like that.
Right. All right, that makes sense. I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm going to listen to this on audiobooks.
Yeah.
Because
I'm actually doing that next week.
That's exciting. That's exciting. So have you started doing it at all?
The audio?
Yeah.
No. I got 3 days to do it.
Oh, that won't be hard.
Yeah.
And did you shoot the cover already?
I shot the cover in Maui with Dave LaChapelle.
I like him a lot. He's good.
Yeah.
He shot me too once, Amber.
Really?
I'm just letting you know. I mean, it probably wasn't.
No, he's sick.
Yeah, he's dope. I probably had on a lot more fucking shit than you did.
I was naked for sure.
See, I wasn't naked.
But see, David,
I wanted to, but he was like, "Listen, that's not how it's gonna be." But
every time I'm around David, like David's one of my best friends. Every time I'm around him, he's like, "Please just walk around naked all the time." And he's gay, but he just loves my body, and I just walk around naked in his house in Maui in the jungle.
Fuck, I don't. Even, I'm like kind of.
very comfortable with my body.
No fucking shit. You're very comfortable with your body.
I am.
All right. So let me ask you this about bodies.
Yeah.
If you had to say, besides yourself, top 3 asses of women in the game today, and then I also want to ask you, because I got my heart broken a few times. There were some celebrities, I'm not going to name names, that I was like, yo, look at her ass, look at her ass, look at her ass. And then I found out the asses are fucking fake.
Yeah, they have.
There's fake asses going around.
Fat transfer.
And even like in the strip clubs and all that kind of thing.
The silicone, yeah.
I mean, do you understand how
But you can see though. You can see because their legs are skinny and their asses are fat. It's not proportionate.
Yeah, I understand that, but if you're not, you got to really look. Like the first time I saw one, I was like, it was like I saw like a dead animal. Like I was like, what the fuck is that? But like the fact that like in the 90s, it was like everybody wanted breast.
Yes.
Now everybody wants. Like this is like a new phenomenon. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if far as being like known for your body, who would you give props to for like 3 of the other celebrities, women? It could be past, present, of all time. Would you say a women 3 of the best asses of all time?
Oh my God!
Just 3. It could be 3 today. Tomorrow it could change. You're not going to leave anyone out. No one's going to.
I love J-Lo's body.
I got to give it. I'd put her on my list too.
Yeah, I think J-Lo.
I think she brought the ass into the mainstream culture.
100%.
Like before that, it was like fat asses, and I say fat meaning fat, not meaning fat. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Fat asses were like, if you said you got a fat ass, that was like an insult.
Right.
Like people.
And now it's like, thank you.
Yeah, it's like a great thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so J-Lo, number 1. I concur.
J-Lo, oh God.
Come on, Amber. You're a goddamn.
Betty Page.
Okay.
I love her body.
Okay, me too. I like her.
And you said asses though.
Just ass. Just ass.
And me.
No.
I can't think of anybody else.
Okay, fine. Fair enough.
Thank you.
Fair enough. That's fair enough. All right. Okay. So this is another thing I'm curious about. Your internet fame and Instagram. Tell me the craziest shit. Like, first of all, how many dick pics do you get a day?
Okay,
And do you shut them down?
I don't answer DMs.
You don't answer them at all?
I don't even look at them.
Because...
I just delete everything.
Was there a point when you did and where you were like seeing like all kind of shit?
I'm just pretty sure what it's going to be, so I just don't even accept it. Because then you get like the green check so they know you saw it. And I don't want them to think that I even looked at it, so I don't even check them.
So if you're trying to send Amber Rose a dick pic and or anything else... You're wasting your time.
I hate dick pics.
Listen, I hate them too.
I much rather like a chest pic with like your lips in it, like this area, like something sexy.
Right.
But and like even like I love guys that have a lot of pubic hair. I'm just like really into that. Like I hate guys that manscape.
Yo,
it's just so like gay to me. I don't like it.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know who started that shit? You know who started the whole manscaping thing?
Who?
Brad Pitt. When Brad Pitt came out in the 90s with the fucking chest and and he had no chest hair, he started it. He fucked it up for Burt Reynolds and guys like myself. Okay, and I fuck with Brad Pitt, but if you go back in the history, it was Brad Pitt who made
Fight Club.
All that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like, and then like girls like, it's so smooth. I'm like, yo, but my man doesn't have any chest hair.
Right.
Like, that's not dope. Like, Burt Reynolds was a furry motherfucker.
I like a man, and I like pubic hair. I love that.
All over.
Just wild. It's just like very manly.
You don't have any objections to it?
No.
Okay. That's good to know. But I don't think that was a good thing, you saying the type of pictures you might like, because now people might be like, okay, I'm not gonna show my loaf. I'm not gonna show her my loaf in the pic. I'm gonna show just like a torso pic. And but I think it's good that you're celebrating chest hair and men's hairiness.
Yeah.
Like, we don't want like a gorilla like with hair all over their back.
Right. No, I mean, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. But I do like a manly man. I don't want you to have a landing strip,
right? Or
like fully waxed,
right? I hear you.
Like that's gross. It would turn me off.
I hear you. All right, that's good. That's good, and I'm glad you're saying that because things have gotten out of hand. Now back to race. What the fuck are you? Are you white? Are you black? Are you half black? Are you Chinese? Part Cuban? Like, what's your fucking deal?
Okay. So my father is Italian and Irish, half and half.
Okay.
My mother is Cape Verdean.
Cape Verdean.
Which is 10 islands off the coast of West Africa.
Yes.
That's it.
She's full Cape Verdean.
She's Cape Verdean.
Ah, the Cape Verdeans are very beautiful people.
Thank you.
And so that's like where you get a little bit of like, because people don't know what the fuck you are. Like your hair, no one knows what your real hair color is.
It's dark. It's dark brown.
Okay, and when was the last time you had hair?
Almost 14 years ago.
Holy fucking shit. And are you ever like, fuck, I want it all back, but it's like the in-between process might get weird. Because
it's not that. Like, I go to China's house and I try on all her wigs.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't fucking look good in hair. Like, I just don't. I look like a drag queen.
I don't know, Amber. I seen you in some wigs, and first of all, like, it looks totally different on your Instagram.
I have a really long, look how long my neck is. So, like, when I have long hair, I look like a witch. It looks weird.
All right, so we're saying we're in like Flynn with the short haircut. That's it. All right.
I can't even fucking deal with that shit.
I hear you. You are a shy girl, right?
I'm shy in a lot of ways, yeah.
So, like, the reason why you're wearing sunglasses is to make you, like, right now, you and me right here, just you, me, and Dean, who's looming in the back, and Wheezy. Like, are you wearing them because you're shy? Like, you try to avoid eye contact? Do you always wear sunglasses? And what happens when you go to Starbucks in the morning? Like, when you go to Starbucks in the morning, are you rocking sunglasses? Are you rocking a wig?
I wear sunglasses while I work out at the gym. I wear sunglasses all the time.
But is it your look, your comfort? Like,
It is my look. These are actually my sunglasses.
I want to talk to you about them.
But it is. It's kind of like I just feel comfortable. I feel like this is like
a shield.
A shield, yeah.
But if I said, Amber, can you take off your sunglasses when we talk? Would you be uncomfortable to do that? Is that too intimate?
Yeah.
See, I know you're like just like a shy, sweet girl.
I am.
But
the world won't allow me to be that.
I think the world will allow you to be that.
No, they won't.
But the world,
trust me.
Your image and the world that you're sort of engulfed by, which is kind of like limitless at this point. Mm-hmm. I get it. Because you're dealing with the fucking ratchets, you're dealing with the player haters, you're dealing with the dudes.
Yeah.
Like it's like literally like motherfuckers like are on you. So I understand this. So but even in the intimacy of the Gloom Tomb at the I Am Rapaport podcast, I can't get any legitimate, even for like 5 seconds. Jesus Christ. See, you know what? If I were you, Amber, I would keep the fucking glasses on. Because that's almost like a Prince effect. Like that's like you don't want to make. If you make eye contact with you, that's like takes it to the third dimension. So I think you're doing people a favor by not making eye contact.
I've learned at a very young age how to seduce men with my eyes.
Yeah, no fucking shit. You took those off for 1 second.
I'm just saying.
You gave me like that. You like a chill ran through me. You're like a fucking chill. Like, do it to Dean real quick. Just make eye contact.
Stop,
Please just do it to Dean real quick.
I can't. It has to just...
You're like a foreign fruit to Dean. Dean is like fucking from the Pacific Palisades. Just for 1 second, please just do eye... You won't give eye contact with Dean?
It has to be organic.
All right. All right, Amber. We got to take a break. You're making me crazy. The moment you've been waiting for is almost here. Football is just around the corner, and you could start the season by winning $2 million in Week 1 at DraftKings.com, America's favorite one-week fantasy football site. 1 week fantasy means no season-long commitments. It's like a brand new season every time you play. Just pick your players, pile up the points, and pick up your cash. That's it. You've already been scouting players for your season-long fantasy team. Put that knowledge to the test every week this football season at DraftKings.com, where you could turn your love of football into a lifetime of cash. Hurry to DraftKings.com now and use the promo code Rapaport, RAPAPORT, to play for a free shot at $2 million in the Week 1 Millionaire Maker. Enter Rapaport for free entry now at DraftKings.com. DraftKings.com, that's DraftKings.com. All right, so back to when you, this could be even now, and I'm so curious about this because, you know, like, before you were quote unquote famous, I always believed that pretty women in general, they're treated like the kind of like, especially in New York City. I grew up in New York City. Pretty girls, like when I was younger, I participated in it. Yo, ma, God bless you, sweetheart, how you doing? My line, it's actually never worked. I've been doing it for, I don't know, since I was like 15, is how you doing? Okay, all right. And it's never worked for me. But like, tell me about when first. Let's do this in the clubs before you were famous. Tell me about the craziest propositions you ever heard from men that you remember, like that they were the most.
I've had some crazy.
Give me a few of them, like some of the craziest propositions before you were famous, and then I want to hear about.
I've had an Israeli guy come and see me every day for a week when I was dancing.
Yeah.
And offered me $100,000 for some crazy shit.
Straight up.
Yeah, cash.
And you just were like, you couldn't.
No fucking way. No way. He could have killed me, raped me. So I would have ended up in a dumpster somewhere.
Okay. Give me another one.
God.
Was it all just money based? Or like, was it ever like, we could do this, we'll have a scavenger hunt, we're gonna go to a pumpkin patch, and then we're gonna fly to like, fucking China?
Well, there was this guy that used to come in and, I'm not gonna say his name because I remember his name.
Let's just call him Emily too.
Okay.
All right.
And he used to come in and he had really small legs and small arms, right? Like not small, but like skinny. And then his stomach was really, really big because he had a bunch of hernias because he got stabbed a bunch of times.
He told you this?
Yeah. But he was like a big time drug lord from like New York.
Yeah, we don't want to say his fucking name.
And
I don't want any blowback on the I Am Rapaport podcast, Amber.
this was literally 10 years
fine.
ago.
Beep, 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 beep. We don't want any blowback.
Okay. So he just wanted me to sit there with him and just rub his belly for like hours, and he would just give me $100 bills.
In the club?
In the club, yeah.
So did you do that?
Yes.
Was this belly was it distorted and weird?
It was really big, and you could feel like the dents from like where he got stabbed.
I threw up in my mouth.
But it was like over his shirt.
Right, okay. Things could be worse. I mean, that might even be better than giving this same guy a lap dance.
It really wasn't that bad.
Okay, and give me one more from In the Club. Give me one more that you were just like, what the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Or the presentation.
I got a good one. So I'm in a champagne room with this guy. And he's like, wow, your face is so beautiful. Like, I just love your face. Like, I've noticed your face from on stage, and I needed to, like, have you back here. And I'm like, thanks, but, actually, like, I have a buzz cut underneath, like, this hair that I'm wearing.
Oh, you had a wig on?
Yeah, I had a wig on. And he was like, really? A buzz cut? Like Sinead O'Connor buzz cut? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, let me see. So I'm like, okay. So I took the wig off. Which is like very drastic when you don't know what I look like.
It could be shocking.
It could be very shocking. So like, I took the wig off and he was just like, even more obsessed. And then I gave him a lap dance. I was giving him lap dances for like hours. We were in a champagne
And this
room.
is what, like $60 a pop?
This is $150 per half hour.
Oh, okay,
so like
okay.
$300 an hour.
Okay, damn. I don't fuck with the champagne. I'm just a cheap Jew from the east side of Manhattan.
I mean,
I'm not spending my fucking money.
It's literally just a lap dance, just more private. So
I got you.
Shit.
I've been in them.
So yeah.
My kids are listening, but I've
Then
heard about
he
them.
puts the wig on while I'm dancing for him.
He puts your wig on?
Yes. And then it really becomes a party. Like it became fun after that.
And where is this wig now? And because I feel like that, like I feel like your wig could wind up in the fucking Smithsonian.
I don't know.
All right, and then since you become famous, I don't want to use that word. Since you become known, fame, whatever. I don't want to say like. Tell me the propositions. You don't have to name names. Like, tell me the propositions, like the most far out propositions you've gotten since you become quote unquote Amber Rose.
I mean, I've been offered to like go to like Africa and Dubai and by like really rich men.
Right.
But I don't do stuff like that.
It's no good.
No, because it's my life.
It's a slippery slope.
My life isn't worth any amount of money that someone can give me. So
Okay.
I just keep it like really like I'll host a party.
Right.
I'll go to the club and then I go back to my room.
Right. Like
Yeah.
you're going there, you're doing your job, and you
Right.
get the fuck out of there.
Right.
I mean, you didn't even stay for the fucking VMAs.
Right.
Now, okay, I don't want to talk about your history with Kanye, but I've talked about him on the show. I'm a fan of his music, but I feel like my man he's lost his mind. Number one, I feel like he thinks that what he's doing is equal to people curing cancer. I was appalled by what happened during the VMAs. In general, I think that Miley Cyrus needs to be at Sue's because she's pretty much behaving like she wants to be at the strip club. Like, she's off the fucking chain. I thought the whole show artistically was a step back. And I'm not even a Guns N' Roses fan, but I just kept thinking during the VMAs this year, where the fuck is Axl Rose? Like, where the fuck is that?
I'm the number one Guns N' Roses fan, by the way.
Yo, you were like after, like they don't exist. Like, if you saw Guns N' Roses now, would you be like, oh shit?
I saw Guns N' Roses,
right? But it's all fucked up.
But it wasn't
now.
Like Slash. But then I see Slash all the time.
And he knows you're a fan.
He knows he is my hero. Like he is my number one. Like.
Did you love him when you were like a young
yes,
young buck?
I met him 4 times and cried every time.
Damn. And I bet you when he meets you now, he starts crying, right?
Shut up.
Did he fucking cry when he met you?
No, he's like, all right, you're gonna chill, you're gonna not cry this time. Like, I'm good.
You're
like,
still crying around fucking.
No, I got my cries out.
I mean, but so now if like.
But it was 4 times. I couldn't help it. I was like so like I'm like this is fucking Slash. Like,
has anyone else brought you to tears? Who haven't you met? What? Conan? Mm-hmm. The fucking Conan O'Brien?
I like redheaded guys.
Wow, Amber. See, you could have just said it right off the bat. Do you consider me redheaded, or you're like, am I a ginger?
You're like a strawberry blonde.
Yeah, but you assessed that role, though, right?
For sure.
Shit. Amber just said. So when you met, did you do his show?
No, not yet.
You haven't done Conan? Mm-mm. Have you done Howard Stern?
No, not yet.
Oh, you got to do Howard. He would fucking. I think Howard Stern, you'd have him like, he'd be all fucked up. I think like he would.
I did Larry King and I kind of had him fucked up.
Well, he's Larry King. I did his show too. I had him fucked up too. He thought I was fucking, he doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
All right, so who else, like, who haven't you met that you'd be like kind of giddy to meet? Like, so, actor-wise, musician-wise, that you'd be hyped to meet?
I feel like I met all my heroes. Like, I mean, like, so it's like Slash, Conan, Beyonce. And I cried when I met Beyonce. I met Beyonce over the phone, actually, and I, like, cried. I was, like, because her voice.
Did you tell her you were crying?
I couldn't. I would just handed it back to Jay, and I was just like, Jay, I can't do this. Like, I was so emotional. She's like, hey, girl, what's up, Amber? And I'm like, ugh. And I just passed the phone off.
But damn.
I couldn't even talk. It was so crazy.
Shit. All right, now, here's what I want to ask you now. Mm-hmm. When are we, I'm saying we like we're in this together, when are we going to just put our foot down and we're not dating rappers anymore? Like, when are we going to say, no more fucking rappers?
I fucking hate rappers.
Yo,
I hate them all.
I mean, are you single now?
I'm talking to someone, but...
Amber, I'm sure you're always fucking talking to somebody. I mean...
No, but listen, hold on, check this out, right?
Break it down.
I'm going to break it down to you. I'm very attracted to creative people.
Okay.
Right? So, like, the world that I live in and the people that I'm usually around and the parties that I usually go to, I usually run into artists.
I got you.
So the chemistry sometimes is just there even when I don't want it to be. But right now I'm dating someone and he is not an artist.
He's not an artist at all?
No.
You
but he's very
said
smart.
You're dating someone. That's
talking.
a fucking reveal right here. Talking or dating? Have you been to the movies with this gentleman?
We've been out to eat.
Okay, all right, good enough. But so are you like, so as far as the rappers, I mean, Amber, for all I know is there's 3. There was Mr. West. There was are you still married? You're not married.
I'm technically still married.
All right, I get it. I've been down that fucking
right,
road.
So it's been a year. We've been separated for a year, so we're definitely not together.
Okay. There's been Wiz Khalifa, baby daddy. Seems like a very nice guy.
Yes, he is
Seems
an
sweet.
Amazing guy.
Just seems like a nice person.
He is. He's a hugger. He's a good guy.
And then there was this other guy. I don't know his music. Mm-hmm. I saw that you were dating him, and I was like, wow, Machine Gun Kelly.
Yes.
Who I don't know if we can consider, just because it rhymes, and I'm not saying I've never heard his music doesn't necessarily mean it's rap. There was this gentleman, but this is no longer happening.
No.
Okay, so. Are we done with the fucking rappers?
I think we're done.
Amber.
There's none left. I mean, like, every other rapper is like my friend or like my husband's friend or like...
We gotta be done.
Yeah, I'm done.
I mean, yo, for real. Like, it's fucking, we're 0 for fucking 3, and it's gotta be like, you have to like wake up in the morning.
But that's like saying don't date another model. You've dated three models already. You can't date another model. That's a double standard that I'm trying to go against.
I'm saying for you, like,
for me to find love.
For you to find love.
Okay.
Okay. And I mean, if you're gonna date a rapper, like at this point, like date Rakim, like get a real fucking rapper. Like fuck it. Like it would be good for Rakim. I think like get a real fucking like a fucking like a real like Big Daddy Kane, like somebody like that, like who's like deserves to be with Amber Rose, because other these other dudes that are quote unquote rappers, and I say with the big quote unquote, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
Cool G rap. I'm sure he'd be like, "Fuck yeah, I would love to date Amber."
But listen,
I know you can't chemistry. Blah blah blah.
You can't help chemistry.
I got that.
Sometimes it just happens.
I got that.
Everyone has a preference.
I got that.
But I feel you. Like I can't. I mean, that's why, like, I can't deal with, like, the tours and the studios all night, and, like, I just can't.
The fucking weed and the hours.
I can't deal with that out. I can't. I just don't want it anymore. It's not against anybody. It's just me personally. I don't want to deal with that life anymore.
Okay, so then what are we gonna do now? Like, is it like if Doug Goldstein. Like, how does Doug Goldstein, we're just using him as the general person, or Doug Burns, how does he approach Amber Rose? Like, you can't just, like, does a regular Joe Schmo have a shot at Amber Rose?
Yes.
Come on, Amber.
Absolutely.
Do they have to be about it? Like, does their car have to be iller than your fucking pink Ferrari?
I mean, listen, I'm accustomed to a certain lifestyle.
Okay.
So, I do like gifts.
Right.
I like to get up and go on vacation when I want and make my own schedule. I have my own money.
Doug Bernstein's right now, he's like,
well, Doug Bernstein needs to own his own company, or he needs to be having money come in, because, I'm not trying to take care of no man.
Right. Are you a gift giver?
I am, for sure.
You are a gift giver.
Yes.
So you're not just like, yo, buy me.
No, not at all. I love to buy gifts. I love, like, I even send, flowers and stuff like that.
Okay. But I feel like Doug Bernstein's out of the fucking picture.
Well, the thing of it is that, like, a lot of men are very intimidated by me, so they kind of, like, don't, how can I say it? They kind of, like, they won't be like, I like the simple things.
Right.
I like the flowers.
Like simple like what?
Even just...
Like a pack of gum? Simple,
even
or
just
like
verbally telling me, like, wow, I really can't wait to see you. I can't wait. I want you to get dressed all pretty for me. I'm going to pick you up tonight. We're going to go to the movies. I got this whole thing planned for us. Like, it's going to be nice. Like, that stuff makes me excited.
Right.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a diamond watch.
I got you. But a diamond watch isn't bad.
It's not bad, but if you're giving me a diamond watch and you're never home, then that's a problem.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
Or just know the little things. Like, if I'm out and I'm like, wow, I really love that color blue.
Right.
And then you give me, like, something blue.
I got you. Like, for me, it would be like...
Or a blue teddy bear. I'm like,
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I got you. You're just like a regular chick.
I'm just a regular girl that likes chivalry.
At heart. Mm-hmm. Okay. Fair enough. That poor prick Doug Bernstein. I thought he had a fucking shot.
I just want someone that's going to be excited about me instead of being so scared to, like, tell me how he feels.
Right.
Where he just kind of pushes me away because I'm like, all right, you're just uninterested.
Right.
When they're extremely interested, but they don't want me to think that they're sweating me.
I got you.
I'm not like a 18-year-old little girl.
Yeah, you're a grown-ass woman.
Right.
And you fucking, the thing the thing that I'm fascinated with your past, and like working in the clubs and dealing with this rapper and this ball player and this one, and hearing all this shit, and from this fucking Arab cocksucker with his helicopters. I'm sure the Arab cocksuckers with the helicopters have come crawling. The Japanese motherfucker with his chopsticks, he's coming like, oh, we're gonna take you to sushi. These fucking, you've heard it all. You've heard it fucking all, Amber.
I've heard it all.
You've heard it fucking all, right?
I've heard it all.
Yeah, I mean, that's all.
But that's why I'm telling you,
that won't make a
like,
motherfucker second guess.
It's true, but it's the small thing, the helicopters and all that shit. It's just like, I need to sleep with you at night. I need to be able to talk to you. I need to wake up and see your face. Mm-hmm. I need, like, that fucking helicopter is not gonna make me happy.
Right. It's fun for the minute.
It's a fucking ride.
All right, so at home, when you're not being a mom, what does Amber Rose do? Like, are you a TV person? You watch TV?
Yeah, I do.
Like, what are your shows? What are you into?
I mean, I watch TV at night. That's the only time. I never watch TV during the day.
Because you're out moving around.
I'm moving and shaking. I got my son on my hip usually.
How old's your son?
2.5.
2.5. Now, Amber, like, are you gonna raise your son in Los Angeles?
Yes.
Have you started thinking about schools?
I have. He's not like fully out of diapers yet, so I don't want to. Yeah, I don't let anyone change my son besides me or my mom.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, I've been thinking about schools.
That's going to be a whole fucking thing because the private school system in Los Angeles, it's like a fucking mob.
Yeah.
Like it's really like some bullshit. Like that's a whole, like you need to come to me and let me tell you what's going on with the private school because it's a whole fucking thing.
Really?
But, oh fuck yeah. It's a whole, like you won't, yeah, it's a whole fucking thing. It's a whole fucking political fucking thing. So
got it.
You should know that going into it.
So it's like a TMZ. It's like the who's who needs to have their kid there. Or something like
who's who has their kid there, and then they might want you because you're who's who, or they might not want you because you're who's who. But I'm just saying, if I had showed up when my kids were young, and like you were bringing your son to the school, and I was bringing my sons to the school, and you showed up, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck is going on here?
Right.
And not in a bad way.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like, cause you've embraced this MILF thing. But like you're like, that's another, now I have to say, you embracing that is a really good thing because like, you're like, when you say like MILF, like, you're like that MILF.
Yeah, I agree.
Was that something like when did you realize like, yo, I'm a MILF? Like, and were you like, fuck it, I'm just gonna embrace the fact that I'm a fucking MILF?
I don't know. I guess it's just like, I guess it's more so like, you know, when you become a mom, especially like having this fame, people expect you to fucking put on a cardigan or like become a nun.
Right.
And it's just not like that. It's just not like that. I still like to dress sexy. I still like to have sex. If guys, you know, really thought about the act that their mother and father had to do in order to have them, then they wouldn't look at women, you know, in such a way because they're just comfortable with their sexuality. So that's why I'm a self-proclaimed MILF.
Fuck. All right, shit. I just cannot wait to see the school you wind up taking your kid to and the whole fucking deal. Like, I just can't wait to the reaction. You're going to have because I've been, like, there was some famous moms in there, and but you show up with your whole fucking get up, you and fucking China show up in there, if your kids, it's going to...
But guess what? They can't deny my son because my son is extremely smart.
Right.
Like at 2.5.
Amber, we think all our fucking sons are extremely smart.
Let me tell you something about my kid, though. You gotta.
I thought my kid was a rocket scientist at 2.5.
You gotta watch his videos. My son is 2.5 and literally drew a full pumpkin, like the full perfect circle, the triangles and everything at 2.5.
All right. Okay.
Be an artist.
Yeah.
Seriously, like since he's been born.
Well, he comes from artist people. Artist stock. So that's good.
He's very creative. He absorbs everything. He freaks me out every day.
All right. Well, I mean, that's good. I mean, you know what? You seem like you're extremely invested in being a mom. And when the stuff of you and your son pops up on Instagram, like it seems and it feels very genuine. Like going back to the fact that I feel like the glasses are front. Amber Rose is just a real sweetheart, and the sunglasses.
I am a sweetheart. That's why men fall in love with me.
Fuck. Jesus Christ, Amber. But
it's true. I mean, if you really sit down, there's a reason why people fall in love with me. I can't be that bad of a person.
Right.
It's just what people portray me to be. You know, if they don't understand my movement, you can't just randomly go look on my Instagram and be like, okay, I get it. You have to like really follow me to fully understand.
Do you feel like you're having to explain yourself a lot? Like that do you feel like you're having to prove yourself to be a sweetheart, to be like not a this, not a that? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Because the persona could be like, this fucking bitch thinks she's fucking cool. She hasn't done shit. She did it out of this. She showed up in this. She's da 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 da, and you just want to be like.
I mean, I feel like if you hang out with me for like an hour, you can just see like who I am as a person.
Right.
So anybody that's in, you know, fucking Texas, sitting in their cubicle writing comments on my fucking Instagram, they can kiss my ass. It really just matters, like, the people that actually are around me that get to know who I am as a person. And that goes for my friends, my family, you know, the men that I date, they get to know me on a different level, not like a social media level.
I got you. This is the I Am Rapaport podcast, and we'll be right back. The I Am Rapaport podcast is sponsored by the American Giant Clothing Company, AmericanGiant.com. Go on there. Sweatshirts, rough, well-made, comfortable, breathable, warm. In the winter, you need yourself a nice American Giant zip-up hoodie or a pullover hoodie. American Giant. Go to AmericanGiant.com. Check out the t-shirts, the sweatshirts, the sweatpants. American Giant. All right, give me your 3 OMG moments of your life where you're like, I cannot fucking believe I'm in here at this party, at this house. Like, you all have them. Everybody has them. It could be on any level, but like where you were like, I can't fucking believe that my life is taking me.
I got invited to the Vanity Fair party.
Right.
By myself.
Right.
That was awesome.
It was like, it's no +1. It's just, you gotta, like, just by yourself.
Well, I don't know if it was a +1, but it wasn't like me and a date.
And you showed up by yourself? I went to that party and it was fucking cool too, because so many celebrities.
Man, it was like all A-list celebrities. Like everywhere you turned, you're like, holy shit! Like that's so and so and that's so and so. It was like, it was crazy.
Okay. I like that you said that.
Yeah, it was, that fucking party was crazy. I was like, and then they were serving like In-N-Out burger, which made it like really cool.
Yeah.
And then,
have you been all over the world?
I have been all over the world.
All continents?
Not Asia. No, I have been to Tokyo.
Australia?
I've never been to Australia.
You never been to Tokyo?
I've been to Tokyo once.
But like short?
Yeah.
Brazil?
Nope.
France? Done that?
I've been all over Europe.
Italy?
I've been Africa.
Fuck.
And I've been to Tokyo and all over North America.
And have you where are you like, were you the most surprised that people knew who you were? Like
Tokyo.
They must really bug out off you over there.
They knew
because
exactly
they like the fashion, the style, all that shit. Like on the street, you're
on the street, yeah.
Like people are bugging out.
Yeah, but this was years ago.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm sure now it's probably different.
And so for real, you obviously, and it's cool because I like. You know, everybody likes to be recognized in the fame and all that stuff. But like when you want to like just chill and like dial back and like walk through the streets of New York, which is a hard, but like what the fuck do you do? Like you can't. Like,
I do.
But how do you do it where it's not like every fucking second? I mean, aside from being famous and aside from being Amber Rose, like how do you like? Do you like dial it down? Like clothes? Like take like how do you dial it the fuck down so you could just chill? I mean, especially when you're with your son, because to me, being approached for a picture, being approached by paparazzi for being like, I'm a big fan. When you're with your son, to me, it is such a disrespectful thing.
I agree.
Like they'll zero in on you. I'm sure with you, it's got to be as if your son is not even there.
Right.
And it's like, and arguing prolongs the whole thing. So
and then ask me like extremely inappropriate questions while I'm with my son.
But how do you do that in terms of like, because your look is so fucking like you're recognizable. You got the pink fucking Ferrari. Like, do you got like a mommy daycare car? Like, do we have like a?
I do.
You do have a low key car. So, so if you're in New York City and you just want to chill,
and I just want to walk around, I walk around.
But like, do you like?
But I listen. People come up to me, oh, that's Amber Rose. Hey, can we get a picture? And I'm like, I'm not really doing pictures right now. I really appreciate you coming up to me though. Or I'll be like, hey, I'll give you a hug, but I can't do a picture.
Right.
You know.
And my son's got a shit diaper.
And I'll get, but that's different. Like, so if I'm with my baby, I always say, I don't take pictures when I'm with my son, but thank you for coming over.
Right.
You know, I'm always very gracious because they get excited, so they don't really understand.
I get it. But like, will you like throw a fucking wig on? Like,
I've tried that. It doesn't work. They're like, oh,
no
Amber,
makeup,
you got a wig on.
Really?
Yes.
That's a lot to fucking, I mean, it's good, but it's a lot to fucking, especially as your son gets older, like being a mom, like it's a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's a lot. For sure.
Shit, Amber. I don't know. I think we covered it all. Have you ever gotten, are you getting jail mail? Do you get jail mail? Like, are you getting mail from like prisoners?
No.
You don't get jail mail?
I don't know. No, not at my house.
Well, that's good. But I would think like motherfuckers in jail
so,
would be...
So my friend, I'm not going to say his name, from Philly years ago.
Okay.
He did like 9 years. So the last time I talked to him was a couple years ago. But he said that there was like this cardboard like cutouts. Like, I don't know, I guess they like put my picture on some cardboard and like guys are like paying to like use it.
That's fucking disgusting. That's not even flattering. That's fucking disgusting.
It's very flattering. I love that.
No. I guess, listen, if it's making the people happy, it's making
I love that. That's fucking flattering.
I hear you.
Hell.
I hear you.
They're paying for one picture of me so they can jerk off.
I hear you. I fucking hear you. I've gotten the same thing.
That's so cool.
No, they didn't pay for mine though. It was just like a freebie. All right, what's your 3 favorite movies of all time? Just pick 3 of your favorite movies of all time. I want to get a sense of like what you're into.
Okay.
Flicks.
My number 1 favorite movie is Natural Born Killers.
Okay. You know that Juliette Lewis.
She's my favorite actress of all time.
Juliette Lewis was on the I Am Rapaport podcast.
I love her. I follow her on Instagram. I'm obsessed.
Okay. Natural Born Killers, that's a good one.
Goodfellas.
Okay.
And that's The Notebook.
Okay. All right. Okay. Like a little cry, like a little.
I love like a love story.
I got you. And if you were on an island and you could only bring 3 records for the rest of your life, what records would they be? I'll let you off the hook, but I'm coming back to the island. Don't worry. So first we're gonna set the because I got a more specific question. If you could bring 3 records for the rest of your life, 3 favorite records of all time, the only shit you're gonna listen to for the rest of your fucking life.
Ooh.
I'll give you 4.
Okay.
You got nice teeth, Amber. They're very white.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're impressive. Go ahead.
The Chronic album.
Okay.
The first one.
Yes.
Anita Baker's Greatest Hits.
Okay.
Queen's Greatest Hits.
Okay, and you get 4 just because you're a good sport.
And Guns N' Roses Greatest Hits.
Fucking A. All right. Okay, eclectic shit. Now, if on this island with your 4 records, and we'll give you the 3 DVDs, you had to spend the rest of your life with one of your exes, and you only get 1.
Okay.
There's no fucking backups. There's no relief pictures. There's just 1. It's some Blue Lagoon shit. You got a DVD player. You got some speakers, and you and one of your exes are going to be who would it be?
Wiz.
Because you got a son with him.
Yeah.
And you love him.
Yeah.
Now, what the fuck, man? Are you guys like marriage, divorce? You know, they don't make songs called "It's Cheaper to Keep Her." Songs like that don't just come out of nowhere.
We're young. We've made a lot of mistakes. It's just shit happens.
Do you?
But me and him are really, really good friends.
You get along good?
Yeah.
That's good.
For sure.
That's fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
That's.
But it wasn't. It took a minute.
I could imagine.
I had to be the bigger person and be like, look, motherfucker, we still love each other even though we can't be together, and we have a son together. So let's just like learn how to be friends and cope with this shit.
If you listen, because I'm divorced.
Yeah.
And.
It's hard.
I don't wish divorce on my worst enemies.
Man, I say that all the time. Like people.
But you seem like but no, divorce is.
No, people think like, oh, it's the breakup. It's like divorce is completely different because
with a kid.
You think that you're gonna spend the rest of your life with this person, and it doesn't fucking happen that way. And then you're just like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. It's like the worst feeling in life.
Yeah, it's a motherfucker. But if you guys are getting along, then that's a blessing.
We're getting along for sure. I mean, we both really love our son, so that's what matters.
All right. Okay, so all right. So you're 30, you're 31, you're almost 32, you're a Libra on the cusp of sort of with a little Sagittarius sprinkles in there.
No, Scorpio.
Scorpio, right. Mm-hmm. Yes. What do you want to do? Like what's your career plan in terms of like what are your goals, career goals? You have your book coming out, How to Be a Bad Bitch.
Yeah.
We got the SlutWalk, which is more of a community sort of thing.
It's under my foundation, the Amber Rose Foundation.
Which is what?
What do you mean?
What's it about? What's the Amber Rose Foundation about?
Oh, it's just for awareness.
Okay.
For victim blaming, rape, sexual assault, slut shaming. It's just so like basically, I want to get enough money to have it in different cities every year.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
Have you started like talking to like young girls at all?
Yes, I have. I've been going to colleges and but my whole thing is I talk to women.
Right.
I don't talk to young girls.
Right.
Because I talk to the mothers.
Right.
The mothers have to raise their kids how they want to raise their kids, right? But I can't influence a young girl. I don't want that responsibility. My son knows my heart. He knows who I am.
But I'm saying, like,
but I don't want to be a
teenagers and
role
shit.
model for a teenage girl.
Because why? You don't want the responsibility? You don't think that they have the ears for it?
They're not ready for it. I
Right.
need to speak to adults. I speak to young adults.
Do you enjoy
colleges.
doing it?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. And I go there and I freestyle, like, completely. And I walk in and the first thing I say is, hey, you know, I'm Amber Rose. And
they're like, we fucking know that.
Right. And
we
I
fucking
say,
follow you on Instagram, Amber.
No, and I
we
say,
saw
I
that
know
fucking
that
video.
I know that a lot of the people that are here, because it's like, you know, a huge audience.
Right.
I say, I know that a lot of you ladies and gentlemen that are here are just saying, why would you come and see, why am I going to go see Amber? You know, what could she possibly say? She was just a stripper and now she's famous for no fucking reason. What can she possibly say to me to really, like, make me think of her differently?
Right.
And I go in and that's how I started and they all look at me and they're like, this bitch is crazy.
Right.
And I just break the ice that way because, you know, that's what a lot of people think. And they think I'm just some, you know, dumb girl that doesn't have a mind or didn't educate myself on a lot of things. And now I have my own foundation. I have my own company, my own businesses. And, you know, I just want to, I really want to have my own talk show. I want to have like a Ricky Lake type of talk show.
Where you're hosting it.
Yeah.
I think that would be good. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think that, you know, the most important thing with that is curiosity. Like, if you have curiosity about, but do you want it to be like some where like people are fighting? Do you want to give self-help? Like, what do you think?
I definitely don't want to be like Jerry. I want it to be in between.
You don't want shit popping off.
I want it to be in between Ricky and Maury.
Okay.
Not Jerry.
Okay.
Like real life shit, but
right.
like on a newer level because we have social media now.
Right.
So it's just like problems are different.
Okay. So all right. So are you trying to get that going?
Yes.
And can we talk about the root? Or there's a rumored MTV show, reality show, with you and China Black.
Black China.
Black China. Sorry. Fuck. Where did this rumor come from, and what would that like if that show was to happen?
My production company, I have a production company also called Behind Her Shades.
Okay.
Has a deal with MTV.
Okay. To develop some shit.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, me and Dean, we said that if you guys do the show, because I thought it would be good, the dichotomy, like we take you and Black China on a date, and him walking around with Black China, I think
Double
that,
date.
yeah,
Me and you, Black China, and Mike.
Yeah,
I think it'd be really
yeah, we're just
I'm
like,
fucking down. I told you I got a fetish for redheaded guys.
And like I'm blonde, so I'm like.
she ain't talking to you, motherfucker. She's fucking talking to me. She's fucking talking to me. Okay, she's fucking talking to me. I don't know what else to say, Amber. You've been fantastic. You're a good sport.
Thank you.
You took your glass off for a moment. It's like I look behind the matrix. Let me see what else is there. Give Twitter tricks and Instagram shit. How do you gain followers? But if you don't have dead
I'm
ass,
not telling you that.
you're not gonna tell me that. It's like fuck the fans. Like
I'll tell you when we get off.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you do know tricks.
Of course.
Now, when you are like, do you time out your shit? Like, are you like, oh, I posted this 3 minutes, I'm not gonna post this gold now? Like, is it broken?
Yeah.
Okay, so there is sort of a technical science to it.
Right. You can't post back to back, or you won't get enough views and comments.
Okay.
So you need to space them out.
Do you put any of this in your book?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Because that is gold.
There's a whole social media chapter in the book.
And you tell some of your tricks.
Yes.
All right.
That's good to know.
That's good to know. Let me see what else. Fuck, Amber, you fucking. I think we've covered fucking everything. we covered Doug Bernstein. He's not gonna fucking have a shot at you.
Bernstein.
That cocksucker, Doug Bernstein's not gonna have a fucking shot. I said, where do you hide? You're shy. You admitted you're shy. I know you won't. I think you're scared to make eye contact with me. That's why the glasses are on. But that's all right. Where are you from? That's it. I don't know. I told you that we one of the things that we talk about on this show is we haven't done it, but I'm just going to give you a little breakdown because I think you might get a kick out of it.
Mm-hmm.
The I Am Rapaport podcast. One of our segments is Wigga Please, which I thought you would like.
Mm-hmm.
My fuck style is Buck Wild, which is another thing. We have the sick fuck of the week, but we eliminated all that shit because it's an all Amber Rose I Am Rapaport podcast. And I think I've said everything.
That's awesome.
And you know, what can I say? I said I'm showing up at the Slut Walk for sure.
If you don't come to my
Listen,
Slut Walk...
I'm shaking your hand. I promise you I'll be there. It'll be my privilege to support you.
Thank
It'll
you.
be my privilege to show up. I think you're doing good. I want you to continue doing good. Fuck the haters.
Absolutely. Can I just say something?
Yes.
If you go to amberroseslutwalk.com and you hit on donate, it goes to a GoFundMe, and it really helps bring more awareness to other cities. So if even, you know,
I'm funding.
anyone
I'm putting
out
some
there,
money in there.
even if it's just $5, I mean, $5 is the minimum.
Yeah.
Even just $5 would help.
Now, I'm not going to be able to put up... I saw Nick Cannon donated 14 G's?
Yeah.
Okay, so my donation...
Nicki Minaj donated $5,000.
Okay, now Nicki Minaj...
Neo donated $2,000.
Shit.
All my friends in the business, they donated. I've even had some people donate anonymously because they just don't want their name out, but it's still like a lot of money.
The I Am Rapaport podcast is making a donation. I think I'm going to do it anonymously because that's just my style.
Okay.
But I'm making it. But I'll let you know when I donate.
Okay.
And fuck, what else? Is there anything else, Dean? Is there anything else I have to throw it?
I think you covered it.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for having me.
Fuck, Amber. Shit. Thanks for coming on the show.
No
This is
problem.
going to be good. All right. It's the I Am Rapaport podcast, and we're done.